Rockets play before the hometown crowd here at downtown Houston, Texas. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And, of course, Bobby Portis. They will definitely miss his contributions.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Bucket is good. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A nice shot by Moody.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The kick out to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Song. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Rockets. Williams with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Timberwolves. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simons. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And here's Ingram from the arc. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. It's Cunningham with the drive.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Cunningham looking it over. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Moody. To stop the run. The Rockets with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got that one up quick. Miller's got 5.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Ingram. Giannis right side. Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Song. Lots of room. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ingram outside. The Rockets with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Ingram. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. They put up quite a few unanswered points.
Yeah, and you know, clearly they have hit on something that is working for this team.
Miller outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Ingram. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Cunningham outside. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Miller's got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Drills the elbow jumper.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Johnson down low. Pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. And Sarr throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Simons, here we go. Back to Williams. And stolen by Song. And here we go. And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
23.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Clock at 4. Here's Shepard, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Schroeder with the ball. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Miller outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Rockets trailed by 14. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Pass to Miller. Back to Cunningham. Timberwolves passing it around. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Minnesota leading by 11. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Miller. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Miller inside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
That's a tremendous pass from Schroeder. This guy's such a dependable offensive player.
Pass to Shepard.
Number 5. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Cunningham outside. And they double up Cunningham. Wagner wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, Mo Wagner, a legit threat from deep. This guy's so good at pulling the trigger when you give him an opportunity.
Puts it up. And Miller with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Team 4, your Rockets. Robert Williams. Brandon Ingram. Moses.
Pass to Giannis.
Anthony Simons.
And here is Moody. 6 on the shot clock. sinks the three-pointer. Moody's got his second bucket of the night.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now Shepard. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Wagner. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it length. The Rockets making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Minnesota making a switch here. Rockets trail by 10. Now Moody, 5 points in the game. Barnes the screen. Moody with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Simons. Back to Moody. Pass to Simons. Clock at 6. Over Shepard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here is Anthony. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Exum, and finished off by Exum.
Well, the athleticism of Dante Exum takes flight and flushes it home.
Barnes the screen. Here's Simons. Can't hit from in close. Minnesota leading by 12. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Here's Moody. He averages about 5 points a game from about 19 feet. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And shooters shoot, and Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Shepard with the ball. He's got 8. And yes, it's good.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Now, here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Pass to Moody. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
And stolen by Simons. The finish. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Anthony taking his time here. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 11. To the left wing. Here's Nesmith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
1:19 left here in the second. Timberwolves leading by 10. Anthony left side. Anthony on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Inside. Giannis left side. Giannis is double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now Anthony, scoreless thus far. Driving inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
And here's Giannis. He's got 8. A baseline J. That one's not going to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Green. Back to Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Giannis with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Puts up a deep 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Rockets trailed by 12. Giannis outside. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his third foul of the game.
And guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside, Green. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Miller. And Bonner pulls it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here is Bonner. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Houston. Minnesota with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Cunningham. It's good from about 19 feet. Cunningham's got 9.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Pass to Neesmith. Over Green. Neesmith can't get it to go. Down low. Cunningham left side. Steps back and fires. And the jumper is on the mark. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Rockets trailed by 16. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Outside, Simons. Ingram outside. It's good from long range. Ingram's got his second basket.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Cunningham left side. Rebound by Williams. And so here is Houston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A rebound by the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pass to Sarr. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It's good.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Moody.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Simons with the ball. Now Green defending. Shoots from the line. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Miller outside. Cunningham outside. Miller with a wide open look. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Miller's got 9.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 11.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, Simons. .137 left to play in the third. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Simons. Over Cunningham. And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves leading by 13. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
So both teams changing it up here. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
City, Texas.
1:12 left in the third. There's the drive, and the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Anthony with it. 46 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. And that one is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Anthony. Fires for 3. And Moody pulls it down. Outside, Simons. Back to Moody. Simons on the wing. Looking to end his cold spell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
52.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. There's a screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Simons on the wing. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Toppin. Exum with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams.
Well, you have to admire the passion Dante Exum plays with. This guy will take a hit and keep shooting.
Good on the second free throw. Rockets trailed by 12. To the inside. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Toppin. With his first shot attempt. Here's Houston now. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Exum. Outside Anthony. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
If Cole Anthony lacks one thing, folks, it isn't confidence. How about that delivery?
Pass to Williams. And some nice passing there by Houston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anthony up on top. To the wing right side. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. The Rockets again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 15. outside Anthony. Pass to Shepard. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Williams. Now Simons. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Anthony on the wing. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Toppin. Shot clock at 6. The three. That shot no good. Rockets trailed by 12. Over to the left wing. Here's the teardrop. Ingram with it. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Exum.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Moody. Fires from deep. And it's headed to Kumbo, picking up the assist.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Cunningham, and he drives in. The layup missed.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 11. Out to Miller. Back to Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon. Minnesota with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Johnson outside. Back to Cunningham. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And to Kumbo. The layup off target. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Sarr. Back to Cunningham. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Giannis right side. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And Minnesota has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's Cunningham with the drive. Pass to Green. A floater. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And here is Simons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Johnson. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that one's good. Ingram.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
In the corner, it's Sarr. Cunningham up top.
Get there.
Pass to Sarr. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Miller with the jam.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Cade Cunningham.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
In the corner, it's Sarr. Cunningham outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Houston ball. In for the Timberwolves, Mo Buckner, Obi Toppin, Gary Trent Jr.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Simons with the ball. Now Anthony defending. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Six on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Houston ball.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the man